Let's jump into the first match of the SMELOGS Clash. It was between apeleutheros, bishop, Salamnder, and Elkav, which is me. I'm playing in red and I will mostly commentate from my perspective. Both teams directly went for capturing the pansies, which is really good for Crystal Codex generation. Also a very early cannon coming out from the pink player. Salamander already harassing this one pansy from team 1. Me joining and contesting it now with some bowlers to really hold it for a long time. Right now we are in the lead in pansy collection and I spot this cannon, which is really good to see early on, especially with little units protecting it. So a very good pickup early on, doing a lot of damage, also resetting the pansy right there. So right now we are in a really good position. From here on now, our main job is to just cover the pansies and snowball our lead. In general, what our plan was for this game was that Salamander would go for the Crystal Codex points and we will feed them to him, and I'm doing a bunch of harassment and securing the map. Right here, he's waiting for me to getting the Crystal Codex point before he captures it, just so he's not resetting the first point I will get. My bowlers are on the way to harassing, and here I get the point, and now already attack coming in from team 1, quite big. In the meantime, I'm harassing in the base top, so the units go back. And defensive spells, a trap and a fire to protect the pansy. I lost some bowlers right there, but the enemies had to turn on the watchtowers, which decreases their economy further because they are spending when in attack mode. So yeah, quite good position we are in. I'm trying to steal this pansy just to reset it. Not possible. Losing, I think, both my bowlers here. Yep. So for now, my harassment tool is for now dead. But we secured this position, this bottom left pansy, which shouldn't be ours. And the top right is also protected. So right now we are just scaling and pushing out economy. We already have quite a big lead here. Even if these 2 watchtowers were turned on, we are still ahead in economy, which is quite good. There's a big army though. Army value is not too bad for them. Here some little skirmishes in the middle. I think I'm losing a lot of army here. Got a good trap down, but it's not enough, so I'm retreating. Just trying to scale further. Making sure they're under pressure from time to time so they stay in their base and not contesting too much. Salamander is pushing out some wards, like just some getting watchtowers to guard the area. Same on the right side, walling off even some areas. And myself, I just protect the top pansy. Also, since the 5-minute mark soon coming up, we are trying to prepare some army to fight over the golem, which will spawn in the middle. Which is quite crucial, will boost us 5 Crystal Codex points. If we can funnel it into Salamander would be great. It's already quite some spells, so we try to get more and more in there. There's now a push coming. Don't think we spot this. No, we spot it now with the trap. Salamander is even a bit late in the reaction here, hasn't turned on the towers yet. Now he's turning them on. First tower is gone though. Second one also down. A nice trap there. I tried to help with fire. This one was very bad. But here comes the crucial Comet, which basically killed the whole army. Was not reacted to. Didn't move out of the way, go around and kill the tower. So we hold that with kind of little effort. We still lost quite a bit there with the towers, but overall for sure worth to clearing the whole army of team 1. And here, now we move in the middle. I have a lot of units prepared. And then some range from Salamander, so he can secure it at the end. I hear, if I remember correctly, I put down a melee SMELOG just to see if the enemy is coming, just to spot it early. And so they don't steal it, because only the last hit is important on the unit. Here is even the enemy coming, so if they reacted a bit earlier, they could have contested and stolen it. 1-2 traps that go off that were nice. Some defensive traps coming up from team 1. And then yeah, everyone is retreating. Has a nice eco build up with 2 men here. Salamander is also on 2. I'm still on 1, which is a bit scary for being sniped. And then we'll be out of the game, so need to get the second one as soon as possible. We both cave up, so we have the healing for our low units. Right here, I was really scared to go further in. He's just baiting for me that my unit's gonna chase, and if they chase into traps, I could lose a lot of units for little. So that's why I'm just standing on the cave. Salamander is doing the same in the bottom, while defending the pansy in the bottom left. But by now we have a massive lead, economy-wise and spell-wise, I think. Yes, economy is quite good, especially for a Salamander. Myself also ahead. And here now I have my watchtower to provide me with vision. So these hidden traps are now detected and I can clear it. So basically preparing for pushing the base and in the long run the win. Yeah, putting here down a scan and then 2 fires just to make sure we get rid of some eco. Also the scans showed us if there is like massive amount of traps or not. I don't think we saw any of those. Yeah, we still don't see those parts. So we don't know anything about this stuff right here. So that's still scary. So what I do now is preparing a flank so we can attack from multiple sides, just to hope they don't react. They got a good attack going on the bottom pens. In the meantime, I'm attacking now. I think I'm a bit late with the units up there. They should right now hitting here. They don't. Yeah, they're still not moving. That was a nice trap right there. Killed a lot, and this Kamacho is also not too bad. And I saw those traps here right now with this watchtower, so I was sure if I didn't have this watchtower, I most likely would have run into 1 or 2 traps, and that would be my whole army. Also, meantime, they got the pansy pack in the bottom left, which is, yeah, not, it's good for them, but it's quite late. We already have a lot of map control and points collected at this point. Yeah, I only now moved those units, which is kind of late. Still got some damage and some reaction out of it. Yeah, and this comet shower gets them all low. I'm not sure if they have the eco. No, they don't have the... Oh, he has actually the eco to upgrade them. So that's also what he does with some of them. Or maybe this becomes a cannon. So upgrading them all to range would be really good to get full health and stronger units. Yeah, someone also should, like one of us two, should have attacked this pansy again, just to capture it or resetting. But at this point we were just already quite far ahead, so just make sure that we have the army and could attack. Yeah, Salamander is here with cannons ready. I'm building up some more economy in the top left, top right. Yeah, it actually, yeah, it was a cannon, so a lot of resources invested into this cannon. I guess for the long range, clearing those towers to break this siege, this containment. Also a bit of scouting in the top right going on. Always good. Actually, I like this tower. Quite nice. Yeah, but they don't see a lot. I'm starting to harass and trying to force him out of the base. Basically into me, into my watchtowers. So they have to run into me. Yeah, and now I can just activate those and make sure I get good trades. Just retreating back to the cave to heal up. At this point it's very hard for team 1. So take a push back or like force back. So we try to get the second golem, which now already gives 10 points. So this will almost certainly guarantee that Salamander will reach the final spell already, because we funneled so many points into him. There he has another 10 points. He's now close for sure. Let's see. To the points. Yeah, he's at 40, so he has it. Yeah, he has just bought it. So he can nuke now the area, which is, yeah, really strong for us. Like, at this point, it's basically game over. He's teleporting his units in, just for style, I guess. And now, the good thing is, he can just nuke his own units, they won't die, they will heal up. Like, there's the heal and the massive damage on all the buildings. The small ones even die right away. And that's game 1. The cave was a bit late. I think this cave earlier with all the low health units could have been really strong. And that's game. That's always interesting, at least to me. I like to watch them rigorously, checking everything. Like ecom is a good one to see if like watchtowers were too long on. Also great to see like in which order players started their spells, and then for sure the initial base setup. Always great to know. We're watching right now the replay of the second match in the first matchup. Let's hop right into it. So I'm again in red, my buddy Salamander is in blue. We are playing against Bishop and apeleutheros. Hope I pronounced that right, for sure not. This time a very special map. The two pansies are very close to each other, so the control of this bottom and top area is going to be crucial for the win. I right away started again with ballers, with my standard opening, some ballers, some towers to defend. We are again going for Mason, like Salamander holding the towers, and the pansies for the Crystal Codex points. I'm attacking, trying to get control over the enemy pansies and just being annoying, harassment, and yeah, doing so much damage as I can. There I lost my trap that was about to upgrade into a watchtower, which I'm not sure if I cancelled in time. Might be. If not, I lose there quite a bit of resources. Good thing is I still have my ballers, and now I'm focusing down on the towers, so I can do even more damage. And I also focus on the opposite side to those towers, so they get as little damage as possible by the fewest amount of towers. Also, this one is currently not active, so I have a good chance to just do a lot of damage there. I'm losing there a baller, that's fine. I just want to keep them contained, doing eco damage as much as possible. And now Salamander has even built up here a little base. I'm supporting here with a trap that is about to become a watchtower, I guess. Now we just already did so much damage that we have here quite nice lead quite quickly. Little defense at the top. This counterattack doesn't look too strong. We have also still our towers to defend. And I still have some okayish healthy ballers to attack. Yeah, he's attacking now our side, the top side. With the ballers I try to farm some of those base SMELOGs which have little health, so I can quickly pick them up. cave to heal. Successfully defended the top side from that riddle run by. Oh, they're right outside of the edge. Oh, got upgraded, is back to full health. But with the help of the tower should be easy to, yeah, push back. Now it's gonna really hard for team 1 here to hold on to that. I'm focusing on the towers. Oh, there's even a cannon coming. It's very expensive upgrade, but the good thing is the projectile will follow. That's also why I hopped in, so the projectile basically stopped to chase. Yeah, it's gonna be really, really rough to hold this, especially since we will achieve really, really quickly our Crystal Codex points if we hold all 4 of them. As a bowler scouting around, maybe going for some harassment, yes. Meantime, is preparing to retake over the bottom, which is gonna be hard, even with a cannon, just this tower and all this army here. It's gonna be rough. Yeah, we defended the top side. Boulders jump onto the cannon with a fire. Yeah, no chance. It's gone down. This army got also now cleaned up, and now it's gonna be really, really tough. Right here, the only thing that really can save them is like, yeah, slowly creeping out with like cannon a bit slower to push out, but even then it's gonna be hard. We have such a huge lead. There's a big army coming. I have some army at home just to be safe, to not get sniped. I'm keeping the watchtowers. Yeah, creeping forward with some towers to get vision, to make sure we don't run into any traps. Now attacking from both sides. I'm not reacting at all, like my bowlers are all low. Yeah. Do I go? Yeah, go back for healing. Meantime, we get a lot of eco damage on Bishop. He's upgrading to another watchtower. That's a lot of things gone. My bowlers come back. Most of them are still like the first bowlers from the initial base. So this cave was huge for the healing. Yeah, already at combat shower. Yeah, the whole eco is gone, and that should be GG any second. Yeah, their bishop already surrendered. Yeah, that was a quick one compared to first one. Really tough. We also have a lot more experience in the game, right? So it was kind of expected. The cannon was a nice idea. Could have worked with a little bit more resources, like more army behind it. I can quickly draw that. So if the cannon can attack from here to here, if they somehow get vision over that, would be good. Maybe with like 1 or 2 towers helping here, creating here more of a choke point with like 1 or 2 traps could be really strong. And just then firing over this wall to get rid of this position and slowly retaking it. Yeah, but at that point we already had nice lead, even if we surrendered the position with minimal losses. Even then we would have a slight lead just because of the very, very strong early game from our side. And a quick look into the stats from this game. Energy wise, there was some float, the bishop at the start, and he's not really spending all that much. Let's see. Yeah, we did quite a lot of damage early on. Give us massive eco lead. Yeah, I was fighting constantly, harassing, doing damage. Yeah, and this already at 25 at the end, which is super fast. So this funneling all Crystal Codex points is massive. The cave was also big, already 800 healing. short amount of time. Let's have a quick look at the bases. There's a full eco start, which is very greedy. I'm not sure exactly. I don't think he built a couple of watch towers, which is good. To be sure to have at least some defense. Very balanced start, or like also kind of eco heavy, but better. Yeah, mine is like 444, so I go like very balanced. And Salamander as well, more eco. Spell-wise, yeah, you can see this funneling of spells is massive. He has already double the amount of spells. From there on, it's yeah, super easy then. It really makes a difference. Yeah, that was game 2. This gave us the win for the whole series, and we moved on to the finals in the next video. Bye.